Greetings, Mythics. How are we all? Yes, my name is Ken Boyter, and it's another Wednesday. It's 7 PM. Only a couple of minutes late this time. And you are watching Edra Tales Twitch channel, and we are playing the gamebook Masks of Mayhem by Robin Waterfield. Yes, it is book 23 in the Fighting Fantasy series. Here it is. And in fact, this is a first edition, as in a first printing, first published 1986. So very happy with that. And also there are illustrations by Russ Nicholson, who is one of the all-time greats when it comes to illustrating fighting fantasy books. Hello, Jam. I've just realised I've not got some background music on. We've not got the tavern up and running. Let's get the tavern going. Where are they? Where's the band? Grocklesnook? This is Grocklesnook, by the way, but you probably already know that. He is from the Bottled Imp. He is the imp from the Bottled Imp. If you like fantasy, you like reviews, check out the Bottled Imp YouTube channel, because we have over 450 episodes over there. We have fantasy film reviews, fantasy book reviews, and fantasy board game reviews over on that channel. Spellsing, good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Ken is in the house. I'm in the dungeon, actually, to be honest, but yes, I know what you mean. Don't forget to respond to my message, Ken. Yes, I won't. I've been busy, Jam. Get off my back. Forgot. I'm joking. Yes, no, I won't. That's very kind of you, so thank you. And obviously, likewise. Yeah, so are yours all printed then? Is this the big news? Have you got yours printed, whereas I'm still going through the playtesting? Yes, very exciting news. So, yeah, okay, so what we're talking about, yes, To Kill a Thief, the game book that I have written, and it's been proofread. I've made the corrections. It's got half of it to be proofread again, because both Sally and Claire are proofreading it for me, so it's very kind. Plus, Julian is also proofreading it for me as well, so I've got to go through his, and I've got to go through his playtesting, and I'm going through other people's playtesting. So we're getting close. I feel like hopefully it's going to be out in October. That's what I'm aiming for. So there we go. Yep, all the paperbacks, special editions are currently being done. Fantastic, Jam. That's what we like to hear. So it's all exciting news. So I'm hoping to get everything done by October, which, you know, I'm happy that it's getting done and that I've managed to do it. However, it's taken me a year. So the campaign finished at the end of October, and I started it, I think November I started it, or December I started writing it. So I didn't think it would take me a year. Talking of the devil, it's Julian. Hello, Julian. I'm just saying about To Kill a Thief. And I'm just about to crack in. I didn't get a time on Tuesday, actually, because I had a board game to actually get done, some tweaks to get done on that. However, a devil, yes, you are a devil. And Lee is here. Hello, Lee. Thank you for joining us. Ahoy, Julian. How doth thy fare on this morrow? You know me so well. Exactly. I know you're a devil in sheep's clothing, who's then in wolf's clothing. It's very complicated. Lots of clothing. It's to do with clothing. Yes, so it's taken me a year. I'm hoping to get it all done by October, but so that'll be a year. But that is because it's my first game book. I very naively just thought I'm just going to write. The story is a big story. So I realised actually for the next game book, my next one for an Edra Tales game book, Devilish Dilemmas game book, is going to be probably half the story-wise, because I don't want it to be 100,000 words again. That's just too much. Hello, K-Can 211. Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is a part 2 of Masks of Mayhem. I don't know if you've played this game book, but it's by Robin Waterfield and illustrations by Russ Nicholson. We're just talking about other game books at the moment while people just join us. So I've written a game book, just to let you know, called To Kill a Thief. It's the first one in the Devilish Dilemmas series. They're going to be standalone, and I kickstarted it last October, and I'm just saying how long it's taken me to get everything done. I'm doing all the illustrations as well. So, but I'm at the stage now where I've made the first round of proof corrections. I'm now going through the play testing. So I'm hoping to get it to the backers in October, and then hopefully I'll get it launched on Amazon as a paperback in November. Woohoo! Exactly. And Jam, yes, Jam is launching a new Kickstarter next month. Oh, that's why you're going woohoo. Thanks, Julian. We're off back to pneumonia. I can never pronounce that, Jam. Talking of pneumonia. Bit of troll's blood. I'm back on the troll's blood. Good morning, Lee Rin. How are you, sir? How are you? And thank you to Beef Perky for following the channel. It does help with the algorithms, I hope. We've got 93 followers. I think one of which is me. So, anyway, I'm going to put on a bit of music. Well, actually, the band, the minstrels are going to... Where are they? They're a bit late. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Right. We've got any requests? Can we have... Like I normally do, a bit of Skyrim. It's just Skyrim, that's all I put. Skyrim or Oblivion. Oh, should do a bit of Oblivion. Let's do the Forests of Cyrodiil. And Steve is here as well. Hello, Steve. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, I don't know if that's a bit loud. Oh, just the music is so evocative, isn't it, in Oblivion and Skyrim. They're such good games. I mean, I still play Skyrim now, 10 years later. Bit of Taylor Swift. Do I have to ban you, Steve? I don't ban people for much, but, you know. No, woohoo was for you. Oh, okay, Jam knows he gets woohoos all the time. Oh, well, that's very kind of you. Yes, thank you. Yes, if I can get the game book out in October, I'd be a very happy puppy. The Prodigy. I'm not a fire starter, though, Spellsing. However, the Prodigy do slap bass, I think, as the... Oh, no, what do the kids say? The Prodigy slaps. Because we all know I'm down with the kids. Talking of that, did anyone play... I don't think anyone has played this. Has anyone actually played Masks of Mayhem? I think maybe one of you have. Spellsing might have done, I think. Slaps your witch up. The medieval fantasy version. Slaps my witch up. Slaps my witch. So Leah's put here, last time we merrily got eaten by a kraken. That is true. Massacred some elves randomly. Unfortunately, that is true as well. And annoyed a farmer. So that's just par for the course, really, for us lot, isn't it? However, if we do go on water, we obviously will inevitably crash whichever ship we are on, or in the skies. If we get on an airship, that always ends in disaster as well. Death in 6 entries, yes. That's probably a record, actually. I think that must be a record. So we have... I printed it out on A3. Look at this massive adventure sheet. Yeah? Didn't need that when I was a kid. Yeah, that book bullied me silly. It does. But you know what? You learn resilience as a kid. You definitely learn resilience. But that's part of the fun, surely. We are greeting our host like polite guests. Yes, good. Well, yeah, which is unusual. I know the true self. I know who you really are. Don't worry. Steve says, we went straight to bed without dinner. Oh, one of my favourite books, Where the Wild Things Are. I love that book. That is probably in my top 10 books, maybe even top 5 books of all time, including adult fantasy books. It is such a perfect story. It's brilliant. Absolutely loved it. And I loved it. Well, I loved it as a kid, obviously. But I used to lie in bed and then like think of adventures in my wallpaper as well. It was brilliant. Genius. Lee says it wasn't even Sir Ian's. Yeah, you open a door, your journey is over. Not yet. We've got that to come. This is our next move, or will we only have 1 coin left for lives? We actually have 2 coins left for lives. So for those of you that are new or watching this back and that are new, because I do actually put this over on the Edra Tales YouTube channel. So if you have missed any of these other books that we've gone through, it's all over on the YouTube channel. And I also do a Saturday morning live stream at 10 AM called Edra Scrolls, Ramblings of a Storyteller, where we talk about creativity, we talk about your creative projects, we talk about my creative projects, and we just ramble off onto other topics as well. Loosely connected. I do still try to connect it to fantasy and creativity. But yes, that must be the quickest death. 6 entries. 6 entries. So we did manage to kill, yeah, like you say, some wood elves, which was fun. We have skill 8, just to keep you up to date. We have stamina 17. We did lose a stamina. We should have 18. That's our initial one. And luck is 7. So we're not lucky. We haven't got a lot of luck. Equipment-wise, we have a sword, leather armour, potion of future, which restores all luck and gives +1 to starting value. So that's worth remembering. And burnished helmet. Fill in your own jokes there. And we've got a black elf mirror. Oh, that's right. That was, I think, the last thing we did. We've also got 3 gold pieces and we've got 0 provisions because we dropped some out of our backpack like the fools we are. Grocklesnook looks like he's going to nick your pencil. He's always on the take. He's always on the... He's slippery. He's a slippery imp. You're all right, though, aren't you? The thing is, though, I mean, he can get out of the dungeon because he's got wings. He can fly out. There's a grill up there. He can get through that. I can't get through that. So he can pinch stuff from me and then go and sell it. He normally goes to sell it on eBay. Anyone? No? Just me then. Right, okay. We also dreamt of Kevin. Oh, yes. What was that? Was it Kevin the Elf? No, Kevin the Blacksmith or something. Kevin the Armourer. It was Kevin the Armourer. That was it. Kevin burnished a helmet. Thank you for reminding us, Lee. I thought I'd forgotten that trauma. Baby_17, otherwise known as Julian, says your adventure begins. Now turn to entry 1. There is a solid wood door in front of you. You decide you should charge it. It opens into a massive void. Unfortunately, your momentum carries you over the edge and you plunge to your death. Your adventure is over. Don't give me ideas for my next game book. Somebody must have done that, haven't they? Where there is just one entry. You've got it. Actually, no, you can't do it like that because that's the world's shortest game book. But you have to do at least a choice, don't you? And it would be 50-50 if you get the shortest game book ever. You would have to do a 50-50. Otherwise, they'd want their money back, Julian. Lee Rin has put it the gritty grime feel of FF books set in Khul. Yeah, I think it's with a K. No, I don't normally pick people up on their spelling because mine isn't brilliant, but I think it's with a K. Krill, that's it, it's Krill. Have a distinct Conan the Barbarian Bronze Age feel to them, as opposed to a Renaissance feel of Alexandria, I can never pronounce that one, and Old World. That is true, actually, yeah, there's more, yeah. Oh, it's not Krill, sorry, that's the person we're after. That's the sorceress we're after. Krull, that's it. Khul? Yeah, because I can read. Yes, I do agree with you with that. It is more barbaric, brutal, grittier, which is good, which is nice. That might be something to think of for me in the future, where you have a range of, you know, a certain type of game book, but then you kind of launch into a different range of game books. That might be quite cool, but still all in the same world. Yeah, that might be worth thinking about. Yeah, Conan the Librarian. Was it Colin the Librarian? I think wasn't it Terry Pratchett, Colin the Librarian? How was your rewatch of Krull? Oh yeah, you watched Krull. Next book is Assassin's Guild, Ken. Did I say that? Did I already say that? Haddoken. Hadoken. What's Hadoken? What's that? Okay, anyway, enough of this preamble, because, you know, we're here. People are here. Let's get on with it. No, but just a suggestion. Assassin's Guild. It could be. The thing is, it is tempting, because there are assassins in here, spoilers, it's potential to go, that would be the natural fit, where you play an assassin. But I do want them to be standalone. But yeah, that's definitely a possibility. That's how Raiders of the Black Sun works. It starts as a basic choose your own adventure and slowly adds new rules. Oh, does it? Ah, that's interesting, yeah. Leah's put here, that's when they're not taking you to space. The Jurassic or Eldritch dimensions, Krull's world. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of mixing fantasy and sci-fi. Not a big fan about that. Lerin has put in, not a rewatch yet to see it, I'm afraid. The home TV is constantly taken up by my doll-making cousin. Just kick them out. Till 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'd like to see a classic for the first time, not on a phone. Yeah, exactly. You've got to have a proper TV. Absolutely. Oh, I never watch films on phones. No. In fact, I do need to watch Blade Runner. I watch it every year, and I watch the director's. I've got the 5-disc version box set on DVD, which is the different 5 cuts. And I've got a favourite, which is the director's cut. And I watch it every year. And I normally watch Lord of the Rings every year, but I haven't watched it yet. So I might, be saving that for Christmas. It's a good Christmas film to watch. Okay, well, let's kick off. We were on, I think, we had just stolen the mirror, hadn't we? So what I like to do is read a couple back. So, it is evening when you reach the gates. 2 dwarf guards ask your business, then show you inside to the... Oh, all right. Sparsely furnished waiting room. One of them returns before long. My Lord Heaver... Oh, that's it. We've got into the castle, yeah. My Lord Heaver is dining, he says, and asks whether you will join him. Will you accept and go straight away, or will you ask to be shown to your room first? That's it. We need to go... we need to go and find... Oh, actually, the sorceress is called Morgana. We need to go and find her. Because she's going to unleash these dreaded golems. So at the moment we've got a tip-off that we are going to... I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. Oh yeah. Find Krill Garnash. It's a place, which I think we're in. I'm not sure. Anyway, we found a castle. Johnny. I want more from life, Father. Is that Monty Python? I think that's Monty Python. It's all kicking off, bro. The fire that burns the briefest burns the brightest, Roy. That's Blade Runner. Johnny. Anywho, right, so then we decided that we were going to accept and go straight away. That is what the decision was. So we shall do that. Greet our host, yes, for such is the rules of Xenia, or sacred hospitality. Exactly. I believe we've got an illustration with this one as well, a fantastic Russ Nicholson. That reminds me, I thoroughly recommend, says Steve, the Thursday Murder Club on Netflix. Helen Mirren and Ben Kingsley are spoke. Yes, Pierce Brosnan's in that as well. Written by Richard Osman of Pointless fame and other such quiz shows. The book's done really well, haven't they? So Sally is reading book 1, I think, of the series. So I think we will end up watching it, but I don't know if I do want to read the books first. But yeah, but thanks for the recommendation. You enter the feast room. Oh, we're starting with a feast. What a great way to start. Greet him, and death seems to be what we do. Yeah, Lindsay has all of them. Oh, really? Fantastic. I don't know how many there are. It's quite a few now. You enter the feast room. Seated at the tables is a strange assortment of creatures. Humans rub shoulders with elves. Birdmen. It's Rick and Morty. Are talking with dwarf warriors. There is even a friendly giant tucking into a half-roasted ox. Not that friendly to the ox, though, is he? But over them all, lord of his own domain, sits Heather. I think that's his name. to whom anger and merriment are equally pleasing. You are led to the high table, where the place of honour at Heaver's right hand has been kept free for you. You are welcome, cousin, booms Hever. Oh, we're cousins. Oh, yeah, of course, because we're a lord. For so I think I may address you. Be seated, and forget your tiresome journey for the hours that you pass here. Why don't I have your things taken up to your room? And there he is. Look at him. That's our cousin. Gordon's alive. Oh, 4 in the series. Oh, okay, so not too many. Wow, they must have sold really well then for them to already do a Netflix deal. I have wanted to read the books, but I'm lazy, so I watch the film instead. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Dispatch Alex to bring back Gordon's body. Dispatch Alex to bring back Gordon's body. Because I'm reading the new Dan Brown book. Oh, The Secret of Secrets. The Secret of Secrets. That's the sequel to The Secret of Secrets. So you have a choice. Will you accept and retain your sword, but your other belongings are taken away by the guard who ushered you into the Great Hall? Or you can decline. So it's just a straight yes or no. Do you want to have all your belongings taken away and up to your room apart from your sword? Or you can just decline and have them all on you. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Yes or no? You decide. Julian would like yes. I think it might be a bit rude if you say no. I'm not saying you're rude, Spellsing, but we have 4 yeses and 1 decline. 5 yeses. Jam has chimed in with his vote. Anyone else voting? It looks like it's a yes. Etiquette dictates we should. Yeah, you get a feeling that's probably what the polite thing to do. But you know, it might not be. It's different. It's a different world. Might be completely rude if we do that. However, the vote is that we do that. So let's find out whether it was a right decision or a wrong decision. The meal is well in progress. Restore 4 stamina points. Cash back. Well, we only need to restore 1 because we've only lost 1. However, it's valuable. It's a valuable point. That could be the difference between life and death. Etiquette dictates we should, says Julian. Bank 3 for later. You can't do that. Can you do that? Do people do that? Is that a fighting fancy thing? I've never done that. It doesn't say to do it. Are you bending the rules, Julian? Are you being cheeky? Does Sir Ian Livingstone, Steve Jackson know? Does Jonathan Green know? Does Robin Waterfield know? Lerin has put in 1986 is before the age of GRRM. Fantasy that is not cruel and treacherous yet. Well, although we did die within 6. Like Raphael, I'm cool but rude. No, I've never done that. Shh. Now they all will. Yeah, exactly. We don't want them. We don't want the cold shoulder from Sir Ian Livingstone, Steve Jackson, and Sir Jonathan Green. Okay, so we are going to there's no voting out. I've just read the first bit. The meal is well in progress when the guard returns with a worrying tale. He was attacked by some pygmy orcs inside your room and knocked unconscious. When he came to, your helmet had gone. No. And there was no sign of the thieves. You immediately ask to be directed to your room. While Hever is busy organising a search party, when you get there, you soon find a rope dangling out of the window to the ground below, which is outside the castle walls. So, we've lost our helmet, which is not a good sign. Not a good sign. Let me mark that down, I guess. Burnished helmet. I'm just going to put lost next to it, because I've got a feeling we might actually find it again. George R.R. Martin, yes. Oh, I see. That's what that stands for. Oh, okay. I thought that stood for something else. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, he's taking it to the next level, hasn't he? That's MTY name Mud now. Almighty name Mud now. Please don't do acronyms. I don't understand. He was writing cruel and treacherous superheroes in 1988 over Red Wild Card. Oh no, I've not read Wild Cards. I'm not really into superheroes, but he's a very good writer. I have read a few others. I've read, what was it? A Fever Dream. I've read that one. And I read The Ice Dragon, which is more of a kid's book, but it's really good and beautiful illustrations. No, that's my name. Oh, I see. Your name is Mud now. Oh, I see. It is. It always has been, Julian, to be honest. We've just not told you. Thank goodness I have not, then. So, you have a choice. You have a choice. Will you grab your belongings? So do you want to grab your belongings and go alone down the rope in pursuit of the thieves? Type rope. Or would you like to wait for heifer? Right, for the heifer. Type wait. What would you like to do? Would you like to go down the rope? Type rope. Or would you like to wait for heifer? Type wait. What would you like to do? I've read most of them. They are brutal. Oh, really? Okay, so that's just his thing. I knew it. That's why nobody turns up to my stream. Oh, don't pull the emotional blackmail. Yes, they do. You get same sort of figures as me, don't you? Wait, wait, wait. Nice one, Jam. And wait. Are you all waiting? I would go down after them. Or am I a bit too maverick? Am I a bit too cavalier? Okay, so you guys are going to wait, but you decide. You're in charge. 1, 3, 7. I can't believe that burnished helmet. Why would you want to nick a burnished helmet and nothing else? We didn't have a sword. What else could they have nicked? They could have nicked the potion. Yeah, they could have nicked some other stuff. Maybe it's a special helmet that we don't know about. Yes, I do. Must get some more thirsty cross down you. My name is Mud is the reference to the Bugs Bunny short where he outsmarts Wile E. Coyote. How is that? Shiny. Yeah, it probably is just because it's shiny. Okay, 137. Heifer comes into the room and you show him a rope. He says that the search party of 5 of his soldiers is waiting for you in the courtyard. I know how important the helmet is to your family. Oh, yeah, we knew that as well. He adds, Ifor Tynin sent a message by Eagle of your coming and mentioned the helmet as a sure way to recognise you. You join the soldiers and set out in pursuit of the thieves. So maybe it was wise to wait, because if there was a few of them, we don't know how many there was. Does that mean we now can't get our helmet buffed? Well, in one sense, yeah. Keep it clean. Come on. Clean helmet. Back up. Back up? What do you mean? It's an heirloom, I think, isn't it, the helmet? I guess we didn't know that. It is difficult for you to pick up the trail of the thieves during the night time, even with the moon out. But some progress is made. By morning, you are on the margins of Pikestaff Plain, heading north, and the tall grass of the plain makes it easy to track the thieves. The bent and crushed stems are clearly visible. Soon the thieves themselves come into view, heads and shoulders bobbing above the grass. If you have companions, which we do, thank the Lord. Turn to 14. It says if you're alone. So I do think that was a significant choice. I was hoping the king's daughter, Charity, might have done it for us. Come on now. Come on. It's not the 70s. Come on. It is no hard task to halt the thieves. There are 6 pygmy orcs. Ah, they're little ones. Specially bred for burglary. They look at you with venom. Curse you for bringing others, the leader hisses. It is you we want, not your paltry helmet. He draws a wicked long dagger and lunges for you, while the other orcs engage your companions. And look, there is a pygmy orc. Another fantastic illustration by Russ Nicholson. charming bloke. Well, he's got character. A featureless plane, great, yes. I know, you get lost in those. By the way, for the Lone Wolf fans, there is a 2-player Lone Wolf strategy game that's being launched. It's either launched now, I can't remember if it's on GameFound or if it's on Kickstarter, but if you're into Lone Wolf, check that out because it does look pretty good. Size of goblins, then but stacked. Yes, exactly, they are size of goblins. Coyote said, if I can't catch and eat you, my name will be Mud. Oh, I see. And after Bugs Bunny knocks him silly with a literal train, the Dizzy Coyote mumbles, hello, my name is Mud. And Bug quibs, and Mud spells backwards is dumb. Oh, they were good, the Bugs Bunny, weren't they? It's a normal sized dagger if held by anyone else, yeah. That's it. I'm going to write a Carry-On Confessions of style game book. I found my niche. You should do it. There's surely a market for that. Carry on up the mountain. Wasn't there Carry On Up the Khyber Pass? Carry on up the Arc de Triomphe. Anyway, we're into a battle. There's no jokery now. We're fighting. We're fighting a pygmy orc. And we haven't got a helmet. Not that that really gave us any protection. It's got skill 7. It's got stamina 10. So we've got skill 8. So we're only 1 point ahead. And we have stamina 18. Stamina 18. So if you win within 5 attack rounds, turn to 2, 6, 8. Otherwise, turn to 1, 2, 9. So 5 attack rounds. Keep count. Anyone like to keep count of how many attack rounds we do? We've got the classic Fighting Fantasy dice. So we'll use them again. It will be rude to use any other dice. Confessions of a Helmet. I can't say it. Burnisher. There we go. My brain went into spasm there. Pygmy orc or pork, if you will. Pygmy pork. Yeah, that's you again with your book. Right, here we go then. This is for us. We're on skill 8. It's a 12. Come on. 2 6s. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. So that is 11. If it was 12, that would have been 20. So that's 19. He's on 7. Oh, that's 14. That is 14. So first blood to us. 2 points off, down to 8 points. We should do this as a joint project. There we go. Porky Pig the Orc. Oh, they would be, I'd love to see a fantasy Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd and Looney Tunes. That'd be great. They must, but a big feature film. That'd be really cool. Here we go then. This is for us. We're on 8 plus. Oh, that's not too good. 5. That makes 13. He's on 7. Oh, 7, 7, 14. Just beats by 1. So that's 2 attack rounds. We're down to 16. Okay, this is for us. All titles duly noted down. Thanks. Oh, that's a 6. So we are on 14. He's on 7. Plus 7, that's 14, that's a standoff. This is for us. Oh, that's terrible rolling. That's 4, so that's on 12. This is for him. Oh, no. I don't think we're going to beat him in 5 rounds, do we? That must have been at least 4 rounds. Then this is for us. Oh, that's better. That's a 7, so that is 15. This is for him. Yeah, snake eyes. So he's down to 6. We've got 3 more. This is for us. Oh, that's not too good. That's 5. So that is 13. This is for him. And die pygmy. Leaving his Whoa, what is that roll? There was a medieval fantasy short with Bugs Bunny outsmarts Fire Dragon riding back night, played by Yidam Sam. I do remember that. That's sort of what went through my mind, actually. Oh, that was brutal. So we are down to 12 stamina points. He's down to 6. We're only half above him. This is for us. 7. Not bad. That's 15. This is for him. He's on 7 and 8. That's 15. It's a standoff. This is for us. Oh, yes. You can't get better than a quick fitter. It can't win because even if you got a 12... Oh! What are the odds? Well, luckily, we're 1 point ahead. So... What is going on? Grocklesnooker's pulled the Edra tail sign down the cheeky monkey. Oh, what are you playing at? Anyway, we're in combat. We can't worry about that because the pygmy orc will get us. We need to wound him twice more. That's 7. So we're on 15. Oh, that's... Yeah, so again, we win by 1 point. We only need to wound him one more time. Here we go then. Here we go. That is 6. So that is 14 for us. He's on 7. That's not going to cut it. Because we're going to cut him good and proper. He dead. He died. Good. Well, that probably took longer than it should have done. Oh, we'll just pop it up there. There we go. It was a little pygmy, but he was tricky. He was tricky. So... We didn't do him in 5 rounds, which I thought we would actually, to be honest. But you know, how wrong am I? 129, 129. Where's the thingy? Where's my list? 129. Here we go. Squeal like a piggy. Oh, don't remind me of that film. I watched Deliverance. Is it? Yeah, I watched Deliverance. I didn't know about that scene. It was a good, you know, it's recommended, isn't it? It's known as a good film. And my God, don't spoil it though, obviously, because you get banned as well. I learned today that old Korean folk stories start with the phrase "back when tigers smoked" instead of "once upon a time." Oh, that's beautiful, Steve. I might have to steal that. That is beautiful. Back when tigers smoked and monkeys played the xylophone. 129. Here we go then. 129. One of the other orcs has defeated his opponent and now joins in the fight against you. You will have to fight them both simultaneously. Oh, I see. Well, we've just killed him. I didn't realise that you meant to do it. I thought you had to just finish him in 5 rounds. But after 5 rounds, you're meant to then go here. Choose one of them to fight normal combat rules, but also roll for the attacks from the other. If it is high, okay, well, we can't do that. Remember that the first orc may already have been wounded by you, therefore has fewer stamina points. So, oh, it goes down though. First pygmy and goes 6. So that's an interesting mechanic. So he's lost a skill point. However, he's got... Oh, he's on 10, but he's saying that you might have been lower. Anyway, second pygmy orc is 5 and 8. So, let's do the second pygmy orc. Okay, so only 5 skill, 8 stamina. Shouldn't be last words. Monkeys flew on clouds, didn't they? They did. Bit of monkey magic. Similar to the Tales of Monkey. Monkey magic. I loved that as a kid. Oh my God. Loved it. All episodes of Monkey available on Prime. Yeah, they're available on my DVD collection. I bought the box set. There's something like 78 episodes. I even bought the extra ones as well. I was in love with Tripitaka. I think we all were, to be honest. I think we all were. Deliverance was recommended in a Vampire Hunters RPG on how to realistically depict debilitating injuries after combat. Yeah, blimey. Bit heavy. She dies so young. Carrying on adventuring, says Lee, where all the heroes are 70 years old and do one last adventure while having digestion problems, yeah, and teeth falling out and stuff like that. Roll those dice, Ken. I know. Let's get on with it. Come on. Jonathan is here. I knew if we mentioned Tripitaka, Jonathan would pipe up. It was supposed to be a boy. Yeah, I know. Yes, but it was played by a woman. Tripitaka is a boy, but it was clearly a woman. I know. Well, I think at the time I was like, is that a woman or a boy? I think because it's like they referred to him as a he, but we're like, that clearly looks like a woman. We were kids. We were stupid. We didn't know what was going on. Mr. Green, expect a package soon. Hopefully that's not a threat, Jam. How are you, Johnny? Yeah, the gender-bending 80s. I know. They're getting up to all sorts. Oh, no, I've dropped the dice. The die. How are you, Jonathan, by the way? Oh, hope all is well. Oh, we're having a few technical issues here. Propulsion's getting jiggy with the sign. Right, here we go then. Pygmy Orc number 2. Skill 5, stamina 8. This is for us. We're on skill 8, stamina 12. So we lost a good amount of points. 6 points. Oh, this is for us. That is not good. That's 4. We're on 12. That's 14. Okay, we're only 2 points above him. Right, here we go. I was convinced Boy George was a girl. Yes, again, I remember that being a bit crazy. Boy George, Marilyn, Tripitaka, yeah. Even at a young age, it was obvious she was a girl, and the new series is a girl who pretends to be a boy. Oh, I see, they've done the same. Oh, yeah, I started watching the new series. I wasn't that... I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. Here we go, then. This is for us. That is better. So that is 15 for us. And 5 plus 7. He's not going to be over 15. So that is 6 points of damage to get. Monkey Magic, the original, is the best. Yeah, exactly. I've got the box set. Love it. And I didn't know as a kid it's based on the Buddhist, you know, sort of book, isn't it? And then I found it in Australia when I was in a second-hand bookshop, and I went, oh my God, it's a proper kind of book. A religious kind of book. So it's brilliant. It gets better. Sandy is amazing. The second series is better. Yes, because they changed some of the actors, didn't they? But it's the same characters. This is for us. 18. I don't think it can win, can it? Not with a roll like that. So that's 8, yep. So we've beaten it there. 4 points. We only need to hit it twice more based on the proper monkey kin Buddha stories. That's the one. Exactly. Look at that. That is 5. So that is 13 for us. He's on 5. Ooh, what's that? 5 plus 7 is 12. Is that right? Hang on, that's 9. Yes, 12. Ooh, that was close. Only one more wound and then he's dead. This is for us. Oh, I think that's too much for him. That is 9. So that is 17. And for him, oh, he made a good fist of it though. Oh no, he's won. He's got 16. Oh my giddy aunt. He has got 16. So 5, 5, 6. Yeah. What do we get? Oh, we got 18. No, that's fine. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I got a bit carried away then. Journey into the West, that was it. It was a traditional Chinese folk novel. It's on the list for Ace Gamebooks adaptation. Do you know what? As we were talking about it, my brain went, ooh, I wonder if there's been a game book about Monkey, because that would be amazing. And I thought, oh, I can't really do it because it's, you know, I'm writing in my own universe. But you should definitely do it, Jonathan. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Oh, yes, the weekends in the late 70s, monkeys, yeah, play your cards right, and a Chinese takeaway. You can't go wrong. I was so happy because one of our armchairs, it was like a weird, it was a chair. It had 4 gold, it had 4 screw sort of legs, if you like, but they had gold tips. So I used to get 2 of them and put them together because it looked like the gold wand that he had because he had gold tips on the end. Kem can be Pigsy. Right, Jam. Banned. Hello, Sally. I've just banned Jam for being truthful. Jonathan, but I want to develop some martial art rules using playing cards. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, honestly, you should so do that one. It's an interesting reversal of Shakespeare's traditional women playing boys. Yeah, correct. In Japan, handsome young men have been portrayed by women in central traditional stage plays. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've got in Panto as well. We have that. So Peter Pan, obviously, is a boy, but traditionally played by a girl, played by a woman. Hi, Sally. Kento, I'm not rolling badly. We have won. We've just killed 2 pygmy orcs. This is how rumours start. Oh, Jam, what's new? Exactly. I thought I banned you anyway, Jam. Right, here we go. So we've done the orcs. We've done them. They have fallen, but it has cost us quite heavily. We lost 8 stamina points in those 2 battles. If you win, turn to 268. That did cost us. We haven't got any provisions either. That's going to be tough for us then. It's a shame for you, Granny. There are 3 of your companions left, but no orcs. You recover your helmet. Yes. And the 4 of you begin the long trek back to Fallow Dale, resting frequently on the way. Okay. Doesn't say about restoring anything, though. Well, apart from the helmet. I had a feeling we were going to get it back. So they were actually after us, so we're more valuable than the helmets. I'm banned. I'm made of rubber. LOL, fair enough, but it could be a long-running series. What, the monkey? Yeah, Monkey Magic. You could do several books. I finally remember seeing Hamlet played by a girl at the Globe. Lovely. After in 2019. Oh, cool. Oh, that's really cool that you went to see Hamlet as well. Be right back. No worries. So, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. We've got our helmet back. You'll be pleased to know, Sally. Some pygmy orcs came into our room. We were at a feast in the castle, and they nicked our burnished helmet. I mean, you know how fond we are of that. But they thought we were just going to pursue them on our own. However, we had some companions with us. I like Hamlet. It's about setting fire to pork. Jonathan has put 3, 2, 1. We're back in the 80s, exactly. Saturday Night TV. I loved 3, 2, 1. Nobody could understand the riddles. Nobody could decipher them. But it was all good fun. I was worried about the helmet. I knew you would be. Monkey and board game. Oh no, is there a board game? I might have thought of that previously about doing a monkey board game. Oh, Jonathan. Oh, that's upset me. I wanted to do a monkey game. I might have to get that then. Is it any good? When did it come out? I need answers. Anyway, let's crack on. 3, 2, 1. When you get back to Fallow Dale and appear before Heifer with your helmet, he can see that you are whom you claim to be, the ruler of Arion. And at the back of your mind now is the question of Heifer's horn and how to ask him about it. But you spend the time discussing more pressing questions. What is the game of monkey like? How did the thieves know you were here? How did a message get through to them? And from whom? Eventually, Heifer suggests that some tales from his bard might take your mind off your worries, if you're not too tired. So, will you accept some tales from a bard, or will you go to bed? Type bard if you want to be enriched by some music and some tales, or get 40 winks, go to bed. Type bard or bed. Bard or bed, you decide. Of Magic and Monkeys. Yay! Of Magic and Monkeys. Thank you, Jam. Offer King Heifer a reach. I'm visibly shocked. Tales from the Bard. Oh, that's got to be a thing, hasn't it, Lirin? Is that a thing? Because that's a great thing. Tales from the Bard, like Tales from the Crypt. Bed. Okay, so Steve Bed, favorite introvert. Yeah, I'm not doing socialising at this time of night. I'm off to bed, you fools. Bard. So we've got bed, bard. 1 each. Not a whole game, Ken. He's just a player character, so could... Oh! I'm doing it. Because that is rich. That's rich with characters, rich with motivation, rich with a quest. You know, it's something different. Yeah. Bard, back. What did I miss? So we have got the chance to listen to a bard, Julian. So here's some tales. Or we could say, nah, you're all right, mate. We're going to bed. So it's bed or bard. You decide, Julian. What do you want to do? Yes, Jam, you're bard. You should have had some sleep. Your adventure is now over, yes. You've just fought 2 pygmy orcs, you fool. What are you doing listening to some half-cocked story? Okay, we are going to listen to some tales. Tales of yore. Of your what? Here we go, 184. 184. Oh, we've even got an illustration. Only choosing the bard while typing in bed. Yeah, exactly. You and Heifer continue the small talk of the table for a while until you are joined by the bard. He is a young man, branded on the forehead with a traditional mark of his kind. So that wherever he may roam in civilized lands, he will be treated as a sacred guest. Oh, that's good. Better be good, says Lee. Toss a coin to the bard, oh valley of plenty. It's the Witcher. As he tells a few traditional tales, you are struck by the fact that he's not very good. Lee already. He seems like a spy then, don't you think? He's not very good. Or maybe he's just rubbish. You glance curiously at Heifer, and he whispers the reason to you. This lad was the apprentice to my former bard, who was the best in the land. But he was abducted a few months ago and has not been heard of since. Still, this lad is improving. He is learning to weave a song around any tale you want him to. This, of course, is a traditional bardic skill. So here he is, and there's his little mark. He's got a little tattoo on his forehead to prove he's a bird. He works solo. Where's the little bard stood? Come on, Jam. You're better than that. Come on. He's not the best in the land. He's just bland. He's just bland. Lovely illustration once again. As his guest, Heather tells you, you can ask the bard to sing something. Here we go. The referees... It would be impolite to turn down this invitation. So, will you ask him? This is you decide. Do you want to ask him to sing about the old story of Pike and the Firefox? Type Pike. Or to make up a song about your own visit to Fallow Dale? Type Make Up. Pike or Make Up? You decide. Do you want a completely fresh song? I Like the Dog. No. Hey Stephen by Taylor Swift, please. You and your Taylor Swift. He does requests. Ask him to do a bit of beatbox. Toss a coin for the bitcher. Oh, moaner of plenty. Pike, Piley McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, Grub. So we've got 2 for pikes. Could be an important info for later. That is true. That is very true. What would you like to do then? Would you like him to sing the traditional tale about Pike and the Firefox, or would you want him to make something up? Type Pike if you want the Pike, or Makeup if you want to wear makeup. What's your name? Don't tell him Pike. Don't tell me your name, Pike. There it is. Classic Dad's Army. So it looks like we're going for Pike then. Going for Pike. Yes, it could be. It could be some information that we might need later on. 296. The bard complies with your request quite skillfully, but misses out a bit where Pike battles the Waven of Wailing Island and has him changing into a buzzard, not an eagle at the end. Oh, you think that's a bit of a clue? I'm going to write that down. Pikes, they don't like it up 'em. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, because that feels like a little bit of a clue. He might be on that island. Yeah, so Wailing Island. And I'm going to put into a buzzard, not an eagle. Eagle, not buzzard. And then I'm going to put battling wyvern. That could be important. Nice one, Pike. I know my song would just be about killing elves for no reason. Fair enough, yeah. What a complete buzzard. Is that Wailing Island, or wailing? I believe it is actually wailing like you're wailing. As in not whales in the sea, but wailing like screaming. Wailing, for those that like spelling. So, there we go. I think that was quite a good clue there. So, well done. Well done, adventurer. 26. You sleep long and well. Restore 2 stamina points. Thank the Lord for that one. Whew. Back up to 12 of 18. This is not bad. Spellcasting. W-A-I-L-N-G. Does everyone that spark... Hang on, we speak with a weak R. Or is that just me? Is that just the way I do it? You sleep, and after sleep, you wake again to find yourself in a dark room. No! No! And wake up in the morning in a dark room, refreshed and determined to ask Heather immediately about his horn. Shouldn't that be Trevor? Come on, those are your 90s music, 80s and 90s music. You find him in the privy chamber. That's not to do with the toilet, I don't think. He has shown himself to be both friendly and trustworthy, so you tell him about your quest and explain how useful his fabled horn would be. Heather is quiet for a while after you've finished talking. Then he says, "It is clear that your mission is so dangerous that, were you to take my horn, I might never see it again. And yet, it is a bulwark... Hang on, what? And yet, it is a bulwark of my region." What does that mean? I'm going to throw this over on to Jonathan here, because he's... Let's face it, Jonathan's the most cleverest of us here. No, Sally is actually, sorry. Obviously, I have to say that. B-U-L-W-A-R-K. What does that mean? Bulwark. I might never see it again, semicolon, and yet it is a bulwark of my region, like a fixture? What does that mean? If I give it to you, I must have in return something of great value. So it says that if you have a magic crystal mirror. We have a magic crystal mirror. Don't we have a magic crystal mirror? Was it crystal? We've got a black elf mirror. Is that the same thing? Leaving this bit of bulwark, I think, means steadfast guardian. Ah. This horn is a bugle. I don't know. I want to hunt some whales, says Lee. Nice. I'm reading them backwards. Wait, wanting some breakfast. Come on, Jonathan. Here we go. Here we go. It was originally a nautical term. There we go. A bastion, a structure projecting outwards. There we go. Oh, I see. Like on the front of a ship? In the Carry On book, you just discuss his horn in the privy. Bulwark, a strong support for or protection. Yeah, so he's kind of used it as like the horn protects the region. Okay, there you go. That's what I like about this. Especially as you're a kid, you're learning new words. So, okay, here's a question. Do we have the magical crystal mirror? Or, I've written we've got the black elf mirror. I've got the black... So do we think that's the same thing? I'm going to leave it up to you. It projects outward, writes itself. Okay. Oh, writes itself. Oh, as in writes, not writes. English is so complicated, isn't it? So the decision is, do we think we have the said mirror, even though I've written black elf mirror, and they've called it a magic crystal mirror? Same thing? Probably the same, yeah. Here we go. I'm tempted to do that. Okay, let's say we've got it then. 58. Let's or maybe I should just read it to see if it really is that. It'd be annoying if it genuinely kind of looks like it's not. Hang on. Oh, okay. No, I think it probably is, just from what it says there. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to accept that. Right, so I will cross off black elf mirror, because this is what it says. More convinced than we were, claimed we had a torch. Yeah, I know, exactly. Got a torch? What? We didn't start with a torch. Where have we got a torch from? That was The Portal of Chaos, the last book. Nice beaver jokes. It's a rework of The Naked Gun. Oh, yeah. Have you had it stuffed? 58. You hand over the crystal mirror to Heifer. He takes it, frowns in recognition of it, and the foolish or evil deed you must have done to get hold of it. So I think, because we were in the thick of a black elf village, and then we decided to stab them all up and nick the mirror. Not the wisest thing to do. However, you got away with it. Look at the size of his bulwark. You can shelter under that. So I would say that yes, that does tally up. Okay. And turns it towards you. Oh, he turns it towards us. I don't like the sound of that. Why would you turn it towards us? Hang on. Oh. The mirror forms a vortex which sucks you in, and you are lost forever. What? It's nasty, isn't it, Ken? It is. Why would he do that to us? Holy moly. Right, I'll just put dead next to that entry. That is coin number 2. Is that the second life? It is, Jonathan. We lost. I don't know if you watched it on playback or you were listening last week, just lurking in the background, as is your wont. But we died within 6 entries last time. The first 6 entries. Didn't even have time to reflect on it. Oh, there, you're back on form. Stuck for all eternity with that other, with the other mother. Holy moly! Didn't see that coming. Is that a known thing then, like in traditional folk tales and folklore, that a black mirror is always evil? Because I've just thought, what's the guy? Charlie Brooker's TV series Black Mirror is very dystopian, isn't it? Coraline reference, buttons for eyes. Yeah. Oh, is that what it was? I just thought you were generally making a joke about mothers. Although I have seen Coraline, it's very good. Black Mirror is very dark. Yeah, I wondered if that's like a known sort of thing. Dr. D had an obsidian mirror that he used for scrying. And here's my ignorance. Who's Dr. D? Is he like some sort of 90s rapper? Wow. Falling into a mirror is something I could see myself doing. Imagine if you really went off adventuring. That'd be useless. I'd literally trip up a curb. Or trip up the stairs. John D? Who's John D? Oh, Elizabeth the First Sorcerer. Oh, I saw the mirror in an exhibition once. Oh, I didn't realise that was kind of a real thing. That's amazing. Oh, and Julian's put a link there for the other mother. Mirrors, since childhood, storybooks have always been the required item to instantly defeat Medusa with. Yes, absolutely, Levin. But that's not a black mirror. That's just a shiny mirror or a shield, isn't it? It's that kind of something very shiny. Like a burnished helmet, for example. But not a black mirror, but I could fall into a mirror made of beds. That'd be a good mirror to fall into. That just reminds me of the Talisman alternate ending, the horrible black void. It honestly, it really is. You know, you've spent 5 hours playing Talisman. You've leveled up your character. You're all cocky because you're the one that got to the Crown of Command first. You flip over the alternate ending, and it's a horrible black void that you fall into. You lose the game, and then whoever gets to the Crown of Command after you wins the game. Kevin Crossley Holland used a piece of obsidian as a scrying stone used by Merlin to show original Arthur story to the young protagonist in his Arthurian trilogy. Amazing books, lovely guy. That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. I've not read those. I've not even heard of them. Lehman's put, it's almost like the author wants to out-lethal Ian's script. It does. I think they've had a competition. I think they were down the pub and Ian said to Robin, how's your adventure book going? How's your game book going? And he went, yeah, it's all right. I've got 6 deaths in already and I'm only on to entry 7. And he goes, pah, that's nothing. And so he had to up it. So we have 1 more life left. And this might be the shortest quest we've ever done. So we do, however, retain all of our items. We've got rid of the black mirror, though. We're not going to retain that. And we do restore all of our values back up to their starting values. So we are back on 18 stamina. We haven't lost any luck, because I don't think we tested luck, unless we did. Oh, yes, so we did, but again, we died, because we tested it before we died last time, so we're back up to 7 anyway. Provisions. Well, up. Yeah. We've got provisions again. Hurrah, we've found some. Lord Heifer says yes. We've still got 3 gold pieces. So that is interesting. Why... It didn't give us a choice of giving him any other object. So he might have just gone, oh, all right, you can have it for nothing then. Because it just says... yeah, it just says, if you... 26. Yeah, it just says, if you have the crystal mirror. Otherwise, turn to 149. So we were better off not having it. Oh, so we could have used that mirror to trick someone else, like a villain. Julian Spitter, I had a 9 deaths in the first 3 entries of Blood of the Zombies, said Sir Ian. Yeah, oh really? Is that true? Damn, sorry, caps lock on. Don't worry. We're used to you shouting like a drunken fool. Jonathan, but I think heifer is supposed to be pronounced heaver. As in is it heaver? I love the fact, Jonathan, that you always try to get me to pronounce things correctly, and I just ignore you, basically. No, and it still doesn't help, though. Is it heather, like heather? Like heather? How do you know I'm drunk? I'm psychic, but no, I'm obviously not that good, because you're not drunk. Heather, is it Heather Castle? in Kent. Have I been there? Sally, have we been there? Wake up. So we are going to go back to entry 26. And then we are going to obviously say we haven't got it. We haven't got it. 149. We haven't got it. We're talking about a mirror. Pfft, never heard of it. Never heard of it, mate. Get your own mirror. I hear IKEA do good mirrors. I have nothing of value to offer you except myself. Hang on, steady. You say simply, Heaver. 2 buckets kicked in 2 sessions. I know. This is incredible. Living in harmony at Coppola Castle. Love that show. So we killed all the elves and nicked their mirror for nothing. I know. Well, that escalated really quickly. We didn't really mean to kill them. We didn't really get a choice. We just did it. Heifer thinks for a moment. All right, he says finally. There is something you could do for me. There is an exceptionally large saber-toothed tiger, which has its lair in Affan Forest, but occasionally emerges for a smoke and roams my lands, killing my people and their flocks. If you can free my land from this beast, I will give you my horn. But it would not be easy. The tiger is hard to get close to, and extremely dangerous when cornered. Will you accept the test, or not? Type yes or no. Type yes or no. Are we a Witcher now? It does seem like that. Are there any Witcher game books? Oh, Jonathan, are there any Witcher game books? Does anybody know? So, yeah. Yes, we do, yes. When tigers smoke, they burn and their flesh drops off. Coppola Castle and Chorlton. Oh, were they? Oh, I didn't know. I love Charlton and the Wheelies. Was it Chorlton? Wasn't it Charlton? Chorlton and the Wheelies, yeah. 2 nuts kids TV programs in the late 70s. Yes. I don't remember Coppola Castle, but I remember Chorlton and the Wheelies with the witch. I don't believe so yet. I've literally just forgotten what I asked. I asked about a game book. What did I ask, Julia? I literally just forgotten. Yes, we accept. Okay, we're going for it. I have nothing to offer you except myself. Carry on adventuring. Seemingly, the author is writing the Witcher novel, Witcher game books. That's it. There's a Witcher TTRP, tabletop role playing, but no game book. See, I'm not established yet in the game book world, but Jonathan, that might be worth tapping him up about. See if you can get the rights to that. That would sell big time. Okay, so we are going to accept the Tiger Quest. 240. We are. We're going to get some coin. Coin for our troubles. 240. He did just release a new Witcher book. Well, there you go. Something about a saber-toothed tiger. There you go. Yeah, but no game book. I think you'll find Netflix of all the current rights to Witcher. What, for everything, though? Surely you could go, yeah, all right, you do the TV series, but not... They wouldn't have got the rights for everything. Like, there's a Gwent game that's just come out, which is, the in-game card game in the computer game, isn't it? That's come out as a board game. That's actually come out as a physical card game, which I think I'm going to get. Anywho, let's crack on. Lyrian's put, a thought hit me. Bees seem to be a popular theme for independent game makers of late, present company included. How does honeybees defending hive from hornets dice game sound? Yes, it has to have a very unique twist to it, though, Lyrian. My bee game that I've done, I've not really pitched it around, so I don't really know yet. I've not really had too much feedback. However, I'm sort of a bit like, is it different enough? Is it different enough? So, yeah, it can be done, but things like that you do. If you're going to pick a big popular theme that's been done a lot, you really do have to find a unique angle for it. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. They probably have the rights to names. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. The Witcher Crossroads of Ravens is the new title. Nice, like it. So it could be Witcher-esque sequel. I've never read any of the Witchers. It's something I really know I would enjoy. So I do need to get into that, actually. Anyhow, Heather... am I actually now pronouncing that correctly? Heather erupts. No, Heather erupts. That's something completely different. Heather equips you with a hunting spear and a pack of hounds. Oh my god! We're running up the hill. It's the Hounds of Love. Oh my god, this is brilliant. So we've got a hunting spear. Let me write that down. Hunting spear and a pack of hounds. Although, would a pack be able to take down a tiger? And himself leads you to the part of Afen Forest in which the tiger is known to be hiding at the moment. On the opposite page is a map of this part of the forest. You and your hounds enter the forest at E12. Oh, I didn't realise this was going to happen. Oh, this is really cool idea. The first two books are short stories and are good and form which they base a TV show on. Yes, I realised they were short stories originally, weren't they? A pack of hounds in this case is more beneficial than the pack of cards. I'll give you that one, Julian. David Attenborough documentary stunned me with the footage of a dozen little honeybees literally roasting a giant hornet alive by swarming over it and overheating it by the mass flapping of their wings. Oh my god, that is levelling up in your weaponry, isn't it? You've seen that one as well. That does sound very evil. This is really cool. So it says here, you enter the forest in E12. E12, which is there. So we're entering there. Okay. Then it says, the tiger is hiding in its lair in E4. Which is there. Oh, look, someone's drawn... Oh, look. Oh, someone's drawn the way to get to it in there. But I'm not going to cheat. But they've rubbed it out, but you can sort of work it out. But E4 is there, so we've got that information. That's the Japanese murder hornet. Yeah, that sounds pretty dangerous, that does. Track both your progress and the tigers in pencil on the map. Each turn, roll one die for your hound. Oh, I see, it can go in it. This is a great mechanic. Jonathan, did you know about this? Have you read this book? Did you know about this one? I'm getting all excited. Track both your progress and the tigers in pencil on the map. Each turn, roll one die for your hounds and then one for the tiger. These roll, brave little honeybees. These rolls are not simultaneous. Your hounds may catch up with the tiger after one of their rolls and before the tiger has its roll. The effect of the rolls is shown in the following table. Right then, so there's various different ways that we can do it. So, each roll one die for your hounds and then one for the tiger. There is a similar thing in Ronin 47. Oh, is there? Jonathan's already... Oh, he's all over this, isn't it? He knows what he's doing. E12, your neck of the woods, Ken, as opposed to Walthamstow E17. I don't know. What's in E12? I was in London Monday, actually. So, we're going to start with E12. Okay, I'll put a cross for us and then a tick for the hound. No, for the tiger. So, we're going to roll a die. He's a 5. Never managed to catch the tiger. So tough. Luck be with you, says Spellsing. Right, okay. It's the eye of the tiger and the spider alive. 5. Oh, move 1 square west. Okay. And then we've... Oh, this is really cool. I'm going to do this. I like this. Rocky 3. also got a 5. The tiger stops to investigate a tree and does not move this turn. Bosh, that's what we want. So the tiger, I'll put a circle actually for the tiger, was started on E5, is that right? No, E4. Okay. This is for us. That's a 3. As opposed to their exactly sounding song of Rocky 4, exactly. The king erupts, carry on adventuring. Exactly. Carry on erupting. It's about, you know, volcanoes. Mountaineering. We rolled a 3. Move 2 squares north. That's good. Okay. This is what we want. Ivan Drago was the goat. It's also rolled a 3. Move 1 square west. Oh, he's just... The tiger's moved right north. If we just keep heading north... Okay, we want another 3 then. That is a 4. We didn't necessarily want that. Your hounds are well on the trail. Move 2 squares closer to the tiger in any direction or any 2 directions. So I'm just going to move 2 north. So just to give you a visual update, we started there. We went 1 west and then we went 2 north and now we've gone 2 north. Meanwhile, he went 1 west. So we're on target. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 away. We're only 4 away. Name me a bad Dolph film. He-Man? If he dies, he dies. You can't... Well, He-Man wrong. He's in that though, isn't he? This is for us. It's a 4. It's a 4 again. Oh no, this was for him. That was a 4. Move 1 square east. Oh, okay, so he's gone back there. Okay. So this is for us. Yes, but still wrong. It's amazing. Oh, we got a 6 on that one. Expendables. In no universe could Dolphin beat Jet Li. Your hounds lose the scent and do not move this turn. Oh, they've lost the scent. Okay, this is for the tiger. Oh, 6. Move 1 square north. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit further away. Right, we basically want a 4. We definitely want a 4. Oh, no. 6 is not good. Your hounds lose the scent. This is for the tiger. He's not called He-Man. He's called Adam, isn't he? Adam. That was for him. The tiger stops to investigate a tree and does not move this turn. Okay, both of us didn't move. This is for us. A 5. I think that's good. Move 1 square west. Oh no, that's not as good. That's further away. What do we have to do? Do you have to... you have 8 dice rolls to catch the tiger. Right. If you've not done so in 8 rolls or the tiger moves off the grid, then it has escaped. Okay, so we've rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've rolled 6. I'm going to go with rolled 6. So this is the tiger. That's a 3. Move 1 square west. That's what we want. So this is our 7th roll. Oh no, hang on. How many do we get? Oh yeah, 8. Okay, so we've got 2 more. We are He-Man trying to catch Cringer the battle cat. Cringer! I'm a lover of bad movies, so by definition they can't be bad in my... I know. But as we know, I'm drunk, and whenever else can call me at the top of the stream. Exactly. We're having fun in the Tiger Club. That's because we've got tiger feet. That's what we need, a 4. That's exactly what we need. 1, 2... We are 4 away. We're not going to do it. We are not going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the tiger. Move 1 square south. Oh no, yeah. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Yeah, no. Oh, we were 5 away last time. So this is for us. It's a 1. Your hounds have the scent. Move 1 square closer to the tiger in any direction. Oh, we were close. So we ended up here, and the tiger ended up here. We were literally 1, 2, 3 away. By the power of Greyskull. By the power of Greybeards, if you're playing Skyrim. Mud. It was mud. It was mud. And you bring it down to... yes, to you being mud. So the tiger got away. Catch a tiger by its tail. If within 8 rows your hounds reach any of the 8 squares around it... Oh. So let me read that again. So it says here, you have 8 rolls to catch up with a tiger. If you have not done so in 8 rolls, or this tiger moves off the ground, then it has escaped. If within 8 rolls your hounds reach any of the 8 squares, surrounding the one where the tiger is currently located, turn to 371. If you ever land on C9, I should have read all of this. We didn't land on C9. Oh, I'm curious to know what that is. I like this mechanism. This is good. Okay. So let me read that again. I think we might have done it. If within 8 rolls your hand reach any of the 8 squares surrounding the one where the tiger currently is. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, we're not. We're 1 away. We were 1 away. Yeah, being a ring of 8. You were not. You're 1 square away. Julian's quicker than I am there on the count. We are so coyote outside by Bugs Bunny today. Leah's put here, that He-Man was derived from Conan. Yes, it's not surprising, but the Star Trek 4 was originally an Axel Foley vehicle. Blows my mind. Was it really? Fantastic. Okay, so we were close. I see what you mean, Spellsing. Yeah, that was difficult. That was difficult. So, does that mean we've failed and we can't then get the horn? The horn of plenty? You return in shame. Hang your heads in shame to where Heifer is waiting with his village headman at the edge of the forest. Blue sky... Hang on. Whoa. The blue sky... The pennants fluttering in the gentle breeze, and the sound of skylarks high above are strangely at odds with the sense of failure. Hever is a man of his word. He does not give you his horn. He escorts you back to the castle. As you're preparing to leave, Hever has brought food from the kitchens. Restore 2 points and turn to 384. Oh, we'll back up to 18 anyway. I'm Man U. I'm no stranger to... Absolutely, Steve. No wonder He-Man also looked savage Bronze Age and medieval heroic fantasy. He's got a lovely haircut, hasn't he? He's lovely haircut. Yes, I really hope he succeeded. Yeah. We were close. We were 1 out. We just 1 out. If we'd rolled a 4 instead of a 1, we would have done it. Got to go. Sorry, it was a bit of a flying visit. Thank you, Sally. No worries. Well, do you know what? We've done an hour and a half. We're kind of pretty much going to wrap it up here, I think, anyway. So thank you so much for watching, Sally. It does feel like a good end to tonight. The stench of failure. Thick in our nostrils. But yeah. So are we enjoying the Masks of Mayhem? I'm actually really enjoying it. I think it's good. I think it's got enough interest for me to want to keep playing it. I mean, I would keep playing it anyway, but it's got all your fancy sort of tropes in there, you know. It's what you want, fancy goodness. Lee says yes. Well, do we think he'll execute us? I don't know. I don't know. We will find that out next time. Let me just make sure I've written down the correct entry for next time. Yes, I have. That was fun. Fantastic spell sing. Julian has better. Some say that Jason Momoa's physical portrayal of Conan was more akin to the original books than Arnie's, but I like Arnie's portrayal, and as not seen. Oh, I didn't know he did a Conan. Oh, all right. Really good read so far, Ken. Thank you very much. Crumb. Crumb. What does that mean? Crumb. Yes, they tried to reboot it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a vague feeling about that. I don't know. There was just something quite magical, wasn't there, about 80s fantasy, because they just didn't quite have the technology or the special effects, possibly. Were there any... Yeah, I mean, I did review quite a lot of fantasy films, obviously, when I was doing the Bottled In, but I can't remember. I've sort of... My mind goes blank when I think what I tried to review. Crom. Oh, Crom. Crumb laughs at your four wins. Fantastic. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And again, my next game book is going to be a lot shorter. I do need to write shorter entries, as Julian knows, because he is still playtesting it for me. So thank you very much. Red Sonja, yes, I do remember Red Sonja actually was excellent, and his portrayal in that was good, because there was the crossover, yes. Go and see Demon Slayer again in 4DX. Moving seats, so yeah, and the air spray, blood, all over your face. The current most successful film in the world of 50 million globally. Is it really? Wow, I've not really kept up with the cinema recently. I really haven't. What an exciting time to be a fan of Asian heroic fantasy. Maybe it's not out yet over here. My son has seen it twice so far. Maybe it is out here over here. Bridget Nielsen, Yep. I think we all would. Mrs. Rambo, of course, yes. It's on Netflix. Oh, is it really? Oh, I might have to watch that then. But I want the cinema to see it also. Yeah, sometimes you want a big fantasy, you want it all on the cinema, big films, especially Lord of the Rings. I mean, to me, Lord of the Rings, I'm not sure that's going to be beaten, not only as a fantasy film, not only as a trilogy, but just the best trilogy ever made, surely. Also, Drago's wife in Rocky IV. Jay said it was even more amazing on the big screen. I bet it was. I mean, Game of Thrones really does. The first 6 series were just amazing. So that, that does rival Lord of the Rings, really. But then they blew it. They blew it, didn't they? So there we are. That is Masks of Mayhem. And I'm looking forward, hopefully, to cracking on with the playtesting results that I've got, or half of them that I've got back from Julian. I've had a look. Julian's fantastic because he's lots of spreadsheets and stuff. So I'm going to have to look at it quite detailed to get my head around it. But if I do have any problems, I'll obviously contact you, Julian. I got stuck on the deballing of that lad. What? S4 never got any further, like nudging in Walking Dead. Okay, what's S4? You mean in the map? I don't know. Anyway, I think we'll wrap it up there then. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Spellsing. Thank you, Lirin. Thank you, Jam. Thank you. We also had... Oh, I've forgotten who we had. Someone new. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Hang on. Where was it? Oh, I've forgotten. I'm going through the comments because that's the only way I can see people's names. Oh, I can't remember now, and people have commented. But thank you if you are still watching, the new people. So thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Thank you. I appreciate you joining in. That was a good start. At the start, yes, it was way back. I know. Game of Thrones. Oh, Game of Thrones Series 4. Never got any further. Oh, didn't you? Oh, okay. 5 and 6 are still good. 7, is it 7 and 8 or 6 and 7? No, 7 and 8, I think. No, they rushed it. Good night, everybody. Cat Expo coming in opening of October. So excited. TY, thank you very much, and good night. Thank you so much. And remember, next live stream will be this Saturday. Will it be this Saturday? No, it won't be this Saturday, because I am going to visit my brother with my son and his wife, to visit my brother and his fiancée. So I won't be doing a live stream. I will put a notice up. Sorry about that, but my son's over from Australia, so obviously that has to take priority. I promise to start again soon. No worries, Julian. Yes, I've still got to get my head around what you've given me anyway, so you've still got a little bit of time. Next week for sure. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Gokklesnook, for ruining my sign. Take care, everybody. And remember, may your thieving never be caught. Bon nuit. Carry on. Carry on adventuring.